this is Dave with the Prepper Bookshelf, and I have a interesting book here by John Poole, retired Army officer and enlisted guy too. It's called Phantom Soldier, and it's the enemy's answer to U.S. firepower. Now, I really like this guy. I've read a lot of his books. He's got some very interesting concepts, but they're based upon, how our enemies fight us and changing our doctrine to fight against our enemies, right? Taking, how they act, figuring out how to respond. And if you know anything about our military, we have an extremely higher level of tech than other people we fight against, and a lot better source of supply. And it is not uncommon for us to shoot 250,000 rounds, per enemy KIA. And we can do that. We can get away with that, But if we're fighting someone who doesn't have that ability, how do they fight us? How are they able to use 5 rounds or 2 rounds or 1 round and fight us when we have the ability to just light up a whole grid square? And that's important because if we know how they react to us, right, we stay, in the lead, and we change, and then it makes them respond to us again. But if we don't keep reading and studying and learning, how are we going to stay in charge, stay in the lead? Now, there's not a lot of pictures or anything in this book. There are some good graphs, some good maps, but really good sources, a lot of source notes, some good appendixes, a lot of references to Far Eastern strategies, a lot of Sun Tzu, but defense on rocky ground. Let's see. The Eastern way of war, differences in tactical techniques, how much war's changed, surprise urban assault, covert urban defense, vanishing besieged unit, lots of maps, lots of ambush maps, all sorts of good information in here. And I probably can't do it justice without showing you some screenshots where you can just actually read some of the stuff this guy says. But Army Magazine said that this book ought to be read by all soldiers, all special operators, and all generals. And it is pretty good. It is very, very useful. So if you're wondering about how a few people can fight against a lot of people, then this is probably a good book to read. Right? So there you go, Phantom Soldier. And until next time, you can always get us online, www.prepperbookshelf.com.